Hey guys, Beta Bricks bringing you guys another video. I meant to put this video out earlier this week, but as you guys can see, I've been a little busy setting up the design of what I want for my city. So this video is going to be talking about my process on what I'm doing and why, and some little ways that I'm going to be making my city more interesting. I took a lot of inspiration from seeing the cities that Lego made from the Lego Discovery Center that I've been to several times, and a lot of the other mocks that I've seen people do at Brick Fair, Virginia, and a couple of the other places that I've been to. And the one thing I will say is that I want to incorporate a tons of, my favorite part of Lego is just how interconnected everything is, like within the Lego movie. And so that's very much what I've tried to do here. I have Jedi Bob Starfighter, and I have Batman doing some pull-ups, trying to get totally ripped by doing some lifts on his barrel of his weapon. I got the Batmobile on top of the Brick Cross train station. I got a little construction site here building something coming in the future. Stay tuned. I got some of the road pieces done here. The table is not totally flat, so that's why there's a little bit of a dip here in the road, but we're gonna go through all of this from left to right, just showing a little bit of what I have planned. And then, just hopefully give you guys just a little glimpse of what's coming soon. Probably going to be done. This stuff is going to be done within the next like 7 months, 6 months. Is my goal to have a majority of this done. Keep in mind that most of my city buildings, base plates are done. So we're talking about the outside layers of the city. So like the layered train track that I have that I need to get finished. I need to do a lot of the railroad, and then making sure that I can connect the railroad to all of the base plates that are around this whole set. Making sure that it's something that I can easily transport if I really wanted to, and just making sure I have it fully thought out, really. Just, some final P's and Q's. But let's go ahead and talk about what I have so far. A little bit of a close-up here. You guys can see that I have Tudor's Corner here. I have my little construction site with some trees. I'm really going to stick with this model of tree, maybe make them a little larger, but I'm really thinking like the classic Lego trees, maybe nothing too crazy. Maybe definitely not anything too intricate like the D&D set. But here we have a handful of cars, a closer look at how the road looks, just really cool looking. Showing how the sidewalk and the road transition just a little bit for you guys, just looks really good and clean. I'm probably gonna go through and replace all of these dark gray pieces with just regular pieces, but we'll see. I kind of like the separation, but honestly, it'll depend on how my mood goes. I got starships hanging around. I'm definitely gonna have clone troopers and Star Wars stuff littered throughout. We have the bat signal with Joker on top, and then let me see here. You guys can see all the figures, tons of little designs. I plan on actually getting these changed out for different things going on in the city. There's someone I met online on Etsy who will make custom signage for your city, which is also just really, really cool. My plan right now is to have a T intersection here that continues and ends this way and then comes out this way. And then I'll have the railroad, which you guys can see back here. The little park I made when I finished this build, as you guys can see, it's still intact. And I have the little demonstration for the railroad. I'm actually going to move the railroad 1 or 2 pieces over, studs, just because there's not enough of a gap here for the Pierre Marquette to come through here. It'll smack some of the figures. So my plan is to have this train, the whole railroad, come around the city, be like the thing that pulls you through. There's a chance that I may have it ride through the city. It just depends on what I want to do, and if I ever expand to have a rail yard or a larger train presence here. But just like a little glimpse of what I'm talking about. So I had the botanical gardens finished. I have no sidewalk for this building, as you guys can see right here. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to connect it up. Inside my display case, I have the Daily Bugle moved over to a Mills plate. The Avengers Tower is on my list to do, but obviously I'm in no rush to move it over, but it's going to be in the city for sure. And the Mills plate for the Jazz Club is done. It's just that if I put it on the Mills plate, there'll be no room in here for the Jazz Club. So I have not moved it yet. With my theme, I have the police station, bookstore, apartment, and the town center. Town center needs a Mills plate, but I have the plate ready to go. And then this will probably be the train that I use to run around my city for the most part. The Pierre Marquette might go around the train around the city enough, but I'm just tempted to have one train sitting as decoration and one being a functional running train. And one of the really cool things about making a Lego city that I really think people don't talk about enough is the fact that you can do whatever you want with whatever theme or sets that you want. And I think that's probably one of the coolest parts of it, is that I can take any of these sets that I have, Star Wars, city, Batman, superheroes, Marvel, doesn't matter what it is, you can always add it to your city and just spice up, have little events. You know, you could have a bunch of construction workers in the road, you could have some troopers battling in the road or marching or whatever you want them to do. And I'm just really happy to show you this to you guys because I've been so eagerly talking about building a Lego city for some time, and it's finally happening, and it's really nice to put bricks to the pavement, so to speak. But I'd love to know what you guys have to think about this down in the comments. If you guys have any additions or any recommendations you guys have for me, I would love to hear it. And if you guys can guess what I'm building right here, I would love to see your guesses down below. As always, I've been Bearded Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys can see all my future videos. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.